Europe was torn apart by World War II. Millions of lives were destroyed, causing unbelievable suffering. A new generation resolved that this would never happen again. From the ashes of World War II, Europe has built unprecedented prosperity. Now, the European Union has 27 countries as members. The success of the EU has created new challenges. The Lisbon Treaty aims to meet those challenges. The treaty is basically about improving how the EU does its business so that it can better serve the people. To do this, the Lisbon Treaty will make changes in some key areas: climate change, foreign policy, justice and security, democratic decision-making, and protecting people's rights. So here's what these changes mean for you. Everyone now knows the dangers of climate change. In Ireland, we can't cope with this challenge on our own. The Lisbon Treaty helps us to work with other countries to fight global warming. The treaty confirms the EU's commitment to sustainable development. It will facilitate the EU's goals on the promotion of energy efficiency and energy saving, and in the development of new and renewable forms of energy. Overall, the Lisbon Treaty will help the EU lead the way in the fight against global warming. This will help Ireland and Europe combat climate change. Just as with climate change, Ireland cannot ignore the way the world has changed. International security problems, especially those related to terrorism, are a real threat to Europeans. To tackle these problems, Europe needs a stronger voice on the world stage. The Lisbon Treaty gives Europe this voice. The Lisbon Treaty creates a new position of High Representative for Foreign Affairs. This new role actually involves merging two existing positions to bring a more effective and straightforward approach to foreign policy. A single voice to promote European and Irish interests around the world. The Lisbon Treaty is also designed to make Europe a safer place. It will allow a common approach to preventing crime. This includes tackling criminal gangs involved in people trafficking and drug smuggling, as well as working to stop terrorist attacks. What will this mean for Ireland? Essentially, this will ensure greater security for Irish people and for everyone who lives within Europe's borders. For generations, Ireland has led the way in supporting the developing world. The Lisbon Treaty now commits the EU to implement policies which follow this lead. There will be greater importance than ever before on providing humanitarian and development aid to those who need it most. The aim is to speed up financial aid to regions suffering from humanitarian crises and disasters. In the longer term, the eradication of global poverty will become an important goal of EU development policy. The Treaty of Lisbon will change the way the EU is run. The aim of all these changes is better and faster decision-making in matters which affect the lives of every European. For the first time, national parliaments will be able to act as watchdogs of EU policy. For us in Ireland, that means that RTDs and senators will have the power to have a say at an early stage while policies are still being formulated. More decisions in Europe will now be taken by majority voting. The number of commissioners will be reduced, and Ireland, like every other country in Europe, big and small, will have a commissioner for 2 out of every 3 5-year terms. To enhance accountability, a new permanent post, the President of the European Council, is being created to guide the work of the European Union. And now all Europeans will be able to petition the EU directly to change the law. The Irish economy is one of the most open economies in the world. This has great benefits, but it also means that Irish workers need to be protected. The inclusion of the Charter of Fundamental Rights in the Lisbon Treaty strengthens the rights and freedoms of all Europeans. It also confirms the right of all Europeans to adequate social protection, as well as carrying guarantees on freedom and equality. Overall, the Lisbon Treaty is designed to help the EU meet the challenges of the present and the future. Challenges like climate change, foreign policy, justice and security, decision-making, and the protection of people's rights. To learn more about the treaty, contact the European Commission representation in Ireland at www.euireland.ie.